Valley Club, brand new promo code, more free stuff coming this weekend, and some changes to the Franklin Richards kit. We're talking about all of that in this video, and if you're ready for Unity to do Valley Club, find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. Still on vacation. We'll be back on Monday the 30th, so just in a couple days we should be back and back to normal with the release schedule of the video, back to normal sound and everything. But we have some things to talk about right now. Brand new promo codes of some free stuff. There's more free stuff coming this weekend, so not sure what it is, but I'm gonna get you all the links to make sure that you're ready for that. And Franklin Richards, the kit was announced yesterday. There are some changes since the initial Strike Time video, so we're gonna talk about that. If you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. Also want to remind you guys that we are still doing that giveaway for a free PlayStation 5 over on our ValleyFlyin Raid channel. The link to the Gleam contest is going to be down below, and there's no purchase necessary. We're going to be doing the drawing on the 8th of July, so make sure if you want to potentially get a free PlayStation 5, look at all that. Go to the Gleam link and get all your entries in. And then if you wanted the details, make sure you go over to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel to get all the details about everything else and that. But without further ado, let's talk about that free stuff, new player gift that came out, and this is related to this crossword puzzle. There was a Discord event related to this crossword puzzle. I'm gonna put a link to the crossword puzzle in case you want to just do this for fun, but it was for a promo code, and the promo code is MSF Pride 2025. So let's get to enter this gift, and it should be for some Dakin and some North Star shards. So MSF Pride 2025, and redeem that. There it is, the North Star and Dakin shards for free. For a lot of us, it will just be some Ultimus food or some Ultimus store food. But yeah, good stuff there if you don't have these characters. Free stuff is always free stuff. But there is more free stuff coming this weekend. And if we look at this post from Pathfinder, there will be a Facebook post made by official Facebook pages over the weekend with a link that will lead you to in-game and a small amount of rewards. We want to make sure you're aware of this. So a reminder to players, only trust links from official Marvel Strike Force social media accounts. Avoid clicking links from random DMs, unofficial groups, or shady websites. When in doubt, double click and double check by visiting one of our official pages directly. So just click on the link directly. And if you want to see what some of the links are, they have the official Facebook page, facebook.com/MarvelStrikeForce.com, on Twitter/X, that's gonna be Twitter or x.com/MarvelStrikeF. Instagram is instagram.com/MarvelStrikeForce. They got their threads.net if you use that. Your YouTube is going to be youtube.com/MarvelStrikeForce. TikTok/@MarvelStrikeForce. And Discord is discord.gg/MarvelStrikeForce. Those are the official pages. So there should be something from Facebook coming out that you can get some free stuff this weekend. Make sure you use the official link. Don't click on any random links or anything like that. There's no official Reddit page. It's like community page that I think the devs do kind of monitor a little bit. I know that a lot of the mods are just community members, but yeah, be careful of all the links. All right, but let's get into the kit of Franklin Richards. There were some pretty major changes since this was originally announced to the envoys, and there is a new battlefield effect and a new negative effect going down. So let's talk about this. Franklin Richards has a hero, Cosmic Bio Controller, and the Fantastic Four MCU traits. His speed is 131. The basic is a strong one. Powerhouse Punch, flipping 3 negative effects into positive effects on self. You're going to attack the primary and adjacent targets, 320% damage. They're going to flip 3 positive effects into negative effects. So he changes the positive effects on the enemies to negative effects and the negative effects on himself to positive effects. So pretty strong basic there. It is the ISO 8 counter and assist chance is very similar. You're still going to flip those negative effects into positive effects on self. You're going to attack the primary target. Instead of 320% damage, 244% damage plus 17% piercing. And you're still going to flip those positive effects, 3 of them, into negative effects on the primary target. The special It is a 6-turn energy, or the 6 cost of energy, so probably not going to be taking 6 turns in arena from this character. And unless you're getting ability energy, you're probably only using this move once, but you're probably going to open with the ultimate. But what the special is, Star Forged Fighter, 6 out of 6 energy cost, attacking the primary and adjacent targets, 340% damage. If this target has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies, reduce the duration of Safeguard by 2. Then you're going to copy all positive effects excluding taunt, stealth, and regeneration from the primary and adjacent targets itself. So all of the positive effects from the enemies go to Franklin Richards, and then this is where it becomes very strong. You're going to spread all positive effects excluding taunt, stealth, and regeneration from self to all allies. So very, very strong effect. I think there's other characters that do that in the game. I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Maybe Phoenix, I'm not sure. All flipping all positive effects into negative effects for primary and adjacent targets. So again, kind of like what the basic does. You're going to take the positive effects from the enemies, you're going to spread it, but then you're going to flip the positive effects on the enemies to negative effects. So very, very strong, annoying character. And if we look at all these characters on these teams, there's usually one that stands out and is very strong in multiple game modes. I think it is going to be Franklin Richards. All right, the ultimate, 8 out of 8 energy cost, so definitely using this only once per battle, but you're going to clear all battlefield effects and apply the battlefield effects Future Foundation to the enemy side. And we'll talk about what that does. In arena, this battlefield effect cannot be cleared or replaced by another battlefield effects, and it lasts until 8 characters, allies, or enemies have completed their turn. So very similar to what Professor X does and the way his battlefield effects goes on to the field and the way it's removed as well. This character has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies, so that's only the new ones. The old Mr. Fantastic and the old Invisible Woman do not count. Reduce the duration of all positive effects on all enemies by 2. So good stuff there, reducing the positive effects. He's really moving the positive effects off of enemies and then flipping negative effects on a bunch of his moves. You can have a big attack, attacking all enemies, 350% damage, and applying silence. And silence is a very strong move. What they revealed on the Strike Time episode, silence is going to block the affected character from applying negative effects to enemy characters. So no negative effects when they have silence. It'll block the affected character from applying positive effects to ally characters. So no effects when they have silence on. No negative effects to enemies, no positive effects to allies. Also blocks reducing positive effects on enemy characters. Essentially, silence is a mechanic designed to control the battlefield by stopping characters from applying or reducing various positive or negative effects. And silence is applied with his battlefield effects and then with his ultimate as well. So very, very strong move there. And that is, again, from that ultimate from Franklin Richards. So you're going to apply that silence to all of them. In arena, reduce the duration of all positive effects by 2 on all enemies. This character has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies. Apply silence for 2 turns instead. So man, that is going to be rough. Now, I'm wondering how this mirror match is going to go with Fantastic Four MCU versus another Fantastic Four MCU. Right. In arena, on enemy turn, apply silence to that character. This is what the battlefield effects does. So anytime you have an enemy turn, silence is going to get applied to that character. In arena, enemy cannot fill or reduce their speed bar by themselves or enemies. This does not apply to speed bar gain through normal means. So very strong, especially just because that silence battlefield or that silence negative effect. Enemy characters cannot assist while that battlefield effect is going on, and this attack cannot be dodged. Gains 200% extra focus. All right, so very good move, man. This is a very strong character. The passive, Fantastic Sun. When a Fantastic Four MCU ally uses their special or ultimate, fill speed bar by 4 for self and all allies. If the character has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies, enemies cannot have their speed increase except by positive effects. So nobody, allies or enemies, no extra speed coming from that. Lower resistance by 50% for all enemies, and that is going to make it easier for them to flip the negative effects on the enemies as well when they have lower resistance. Until this character completes a turn, gaining 5% speed for Fantastic Four MCU allies. They also gaining that 5% speed. If this character has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies, gain an additional 45% speed for self and all Fantastic Four allies. Whoa, that is very strong. And so I think this is base stat of speed because it says speed, not just speed bar. In arena, if this character has 2 or more Fantastic Four MCU allies All other allies gain 50% speed. So yeah, lots of speed going around. So 45% speed for other allies, and MCU allies are gonna gain, or Fantastic Four MCU allies gaining that 45% speed. And the interesting thing about silence is already kind of in the game right now. It's mentioned in Odin's passive. I'm not sure if it's mentioned anywhere else in the game, but what it says in Odin's kit, while charged, this character cannot gain any new negative effect except silence. So silence is going to be very, very strong. It is the Franklin Richards negative effect that is coming to the game. Let me know what you think of this new Franklin Richards kit. Let me know what you think of silence and that new battlefield effect. Hopefully you got some free stuff from that from the promo code, and yeah, more stuff coming this weekend. So I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you got some value from this video, leave it a like. Check me out on social media. Make sure you go to my second channel, Rage Legends, to enter to win a PlayStation 5. Again, the drawing is going to be on July 8th. So good luck with that. I'll see you guys next time. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.